Hey everyone, so this is going to be a vlog number 2 here. I had my first one a few days ago, and again, it's just something I'm trying out, just something to kind of break up the usual videos a little bit, just kind of documenting a little bit of my experience in working in the car industry, specifically working in sales as of now. I haven't been doing it super long, so just in general, my experience with working in the industry, specifically as a salesman, has been fairly positive, I would say. I mean, honestly, I really enjoy cars. I think they are fun. I like learning about them. It's something that I try to very genuinely take serious when it comes to like learning about the vehicles, not just because I can then answer questions, but because it's actually something that I enjoy learning about, and I want to be able to answer people's questions. Because the way I see it, if I was working at a grocery store and a customer came up to me and was like, "Hey, I'm trying to find this ingredient for a recipe," I would want to be able to answer that question to the best of my ability. I'm pretty sure it's in this aisle or this aisle. Let's go take a look, or what have you. Same with if I was working in a restaurant and someone asked me a question about the menu, I'd want to be able to answer. I don't think of this as any different. If someone asks me about a car or a feature on a car, or they say, "Hey, I really want to find a car that is good on gas mileage and is going to be fairly reliable, but I don't want a Honda Civic. What do you recommend?" Or what would be a couple of options, especially if this is kind of my budget. Being able to answer some of those questions and have that kind of a conversation, to me, is something that is kind of, not, to me, it's invaluable because, one, it helps you to try and trust me, because, again, I feel like most people probably aren't going to buy from a car dealer person that they don't trust, just in general, because you don't want to feel cheated. Just, that's just kind of part of the industry. But then also, it's going to help you know that I'm not just making stuff up. Or at least hopefully not making stuff up. And for me, that's something where I do want to have that genuine knowledge. I want to be able to have people feel comfortable asking me questions and me doing my best to answer them, just in general. The other side so far is I am learning just how gross some people in the industry are. Not necessarily like my coworkers or anything like that, but I post videos here on YouTube, and I do on TikTok as well. Those kind of been my two main platforms. And car people can just kind of not always be great people, just in general. And that's something that I've never really understood. If you don't like a car, you don't like something about a car, don't buy that car. There's no need to put down people who do like that car. Everybody's favorite car is a favorite car to someone. I'm a big Pokemon fan. Just, a little fun fact about me, I am. And there's this saying that, every Pokemon is someone's favorite. I very much believe the same thing about cars. There is a car out there that probably isn't necessarily what's considered to be a great car, but it's probably someone's favorite car. I'm not going to judge anyone for the car they drive, and it really bothers me when people do. I get a lot of people making comments about, like, especially Honda Ridgelines. I posted a few videos this weekend on Honda Ridgelines. I really like Honda Ridgelines, and you can see why if you go check out any of those videos. I keep finding new things that I like about them. A lot of people don't, and when I say a lot of people, I mean mostly specific truck drivers, truck owners. Shouldn't be really a surprise there. I'm not really surprised by that. But, some of that stuff, it's frustrating. And, the other side of that, too, is working in the industry is, there are things I don't have control over. And a lot of people get mad at car salesmen for not having control over some of those things, because a lot of people have had bad experiences with car salesmen. I understand that. But it doesn't mean it's not easy. Or something, it doesn't mean it's not hard. Sometimes it is. But, hey, just taking it in stride and doing my best to not take a lot of those kinds of comments and things personally. But hey, I get to work with a lot of cool cars, and I really enjoy that. And I've gotten to help some good people get into, a car that was right for them. And that's awesome. And that's what I really like about this job. So if you are someone who has questions or, recommendations for learning about cars, feel free, leave a comment. If you like what I'm doing, you like seeing the stuff, feel free to subscribe too. I always like, seeing the thumbs up and things like that. Feel free. But otherwise, yeah, I think I'm going to call it here. I am currently sitting inside a 2022 Honda Civic in Boost Blue. It is a hatchback. I'm just going to do a quick video as soon as I'm done with this one, just with some of my quick thoughts. I've had a couple a little bit more in-depth ones here, so I'm just going to do a real quick thoughts video here on this Civic and who I think is a good fit for. So you can check that out if you like this one and see that. You can hop over there and feel free to check out any other videos on the channel. I appreciate you guys, and if you're looking for a next car, come on down to Honda Morristown in Morristown, Tennessee, or give us a call, and I'd be more than happy to work with you.